So I came across this website and I came across this section down here with this animated polygon thingy that's pulsating. I thought that really caught my eye, and I thought it'd be really cool to be able to build this with Greenshift. So in this video, that's exactly what we're going to do. I will show you how I will go through the process of making something similar to this. Now, on first inspection, these polygons are SVG files. They are SVG images, so I could go and get them. I know how to do that in this, and I have actually got them, but I won't be using those. I'm actually going to be grabbing them from the svgrepo.com website. So these are going to be polygons. So the first thing I've done is, just to save time, I've created a row with Greenshift. I've added in 2 columns. As you can see there, it's just a 50-50, similar to what this is here. And I've got a header and heading and a just lorem ipsum paragraph text. And then over here, we're going to be adding this pulsating coolness right here. First things first, I'm going to prepare the column here first, because we need to basically have the icons stacked on top of one of each other. So I've got to prepare the column for that. So I'm going to come into the column settings here. There's a couple of things I'm going to do here. I'm going to set a set custom height. So I'm going to enable the custom sizing here. I'm going to make this 600. And that's going to be the height. That's going to be the biggest polygon on this pulsating animated bit of coolness. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to enable the flex option on that column. And we're going to be going in a stack column. It's going to be center aligned, and it's also going to be center aligned there as well. That's important. This is important actually to do this. Okay, so then I'm going to come in here. I'm going to add now I use the icon box. I'm sure you could probably use the SVG shape as well and just use a custom, but I feel there's a little bit more options out of this icon box. Then we're going to come into SVG mode here. Now, looking at this here, so we've got a couple of different types of polygons here. So I'm going to go and grab those from SVG repo. So SVG repo, this is my favorite place to get SVG icons. They're all free, which is really awesome. They're open licensed, so it's really good. So yeah, I'm going to just come in here and going to just search for Polygon. Hit enter on that, and then we get some results here. Now, automatically I'm identifying this one here, so I'll open that one there, this one here, and this one here. We could use this, but I'm going to just stick with the 3 different variations. In fact, just looking at this, there's probably like 1, 2, I think the top 3, so there's 6 total here actually. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different layers here. This middle, this sort of inner one next to the NBA logo is slightly different. It's actually sort of more like this icon here. So that's what we're going to use for that. And then the others we'll just sort of mix and match. Maybe two of these, or maybe 3 of these, 2 of these, and 1 of these. Cool, so let's go and get those sorted. So we're going to go and edit this vector image here. I'm going to copy this. So the way I'm going to structure this is I'm going to make the biggest underneath. So I'm going to stack everything sort of like kind of on top of each other. Anyway, we'll figure it out as we go along. Okay, so I've got that first one there. So yeah, this is going to be around, let's just go 600 for that, and I'm going to just change the color here. So I'm going to grab, so we need that kind of orange. Let's go and use my ColorZilla here, and I'll just inspect that orange, and we'll come back here and we'll drop in the orange there. Now, of course, there is different variations of gradient as well. So, but let's just get, I'm just going to get the shapes in first. So if I copy that, if I just copy or duplicate this, that's going to stack underneath, which is to be expected. Now I will fix that. So as I said, I'm going to stack these from, I want to do this, so I essentially want the smallest one on top. So these are gonna sort of descend in size. So yeah, anyway, so this top one here is going to be, well, essentially it's, yeah, the bottom. So this is going to be my bottom one here. This is going to be my next biggest, and then they're going to go up. That's basically, we're looking at the base ones here first, and then they're going to get smaller each time. So so this one's going to be, I'm going to set this to, let's go 550. Then I was going to go get this other shape. So this one here. So grab, copy the SVG there, come back, and I'll just duplicate this one. Okay, so I've done that wrong. So this one here is going to be the base. So it's got to go at the top there. Then it's got to go down in size. Is that right? Actually, no. I think I've got that. I've got that right. Sorry. So I can rename these actually. I just named the number one. I'm just going to name the numbers just so I can. So number one is the biggest, and actually, you know what? I'm going to go 6, 5, 4. I thought this was going to be a short video, but it's it's not going to be. So I've just duplicated that one there, keyboard shortcut that one, and I'll just go here, and this is going to be 6543. So these are the two large ones. Then I'm going to duplicate number 2. And so these are 7s. Okay, so I've got the 7s there, and then this last one is going to be this shape here. So copy that, and this is going to be number 1. On our example, we do have a Next MBA logo as well. I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to I'm going to change the shape over here. Cool. Alright, so now I'm going to go through okay, what I'll do is I'll just do have that image. So I'm just going to, so anyway, let's go back to this, and we're going to now go in here. We're just going to make this a bit less transparent. That one there. So it's 600. This one's going to be slightly brighter again. And I think that one was pretty good, yeah. Cool. All right, now what we need to do is, I'm wondering if I can, no I can't. Okay, I've got to go and now set all these positions to absolute. So I'm not changing any of the values, the 0 values here. And I may have to change the way I think about how I'm going to be doing this as well. Cool. Let's just go absolute on that. So everything's getting stacked on top of one another. Alright, so I might just change this just to logo. Cool, now I've got to go and change the size of things. So this first one is 600, so that's fine, that's what I need it to be. And this one here is going to be 550, this one here is 500. I'm just going to go down in what did I say this one as 100, 50, and this one is, yeah, I'll keep it at that. Yeah, so you can sort of see that you need to we need to play around with these okay, what I might do first is, so let's just work on the CSS transform. So we're going to come into CSS transform now, and we're going to go to the infinite. Actually, I'm going to come into this one. I'm going to rotate this by about 5. Let's go maybe 10. Actually, no, let's go 5 on that. This next one is going to be just about, let's do -5 on that one. This one here, I will give that about a 3. Just rotating these sort of on our next, just to sort of break them up a little bit. Of course, I'm going to have to figure out how to, because this shading is very, very close to, I may have to reduce the colors even more to make this like, gotta make this like, really define these colors. So I really got to sort of and this is just a bit of a just a, play as you go sort of thing. So I'm just sort of making these. I'm going to make that shape a little bit smaller as well. Alright, sweet. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to rotate this one as well. I mean, I could rotate it here as well. But since we're in the CSS transform over here, I'll just do it here instead. So I've got 50. All right. So that kind of, yeah, it is what it is, right? Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to now animate this this cool thing. So, and the cool thing about animations is it's really super easy. So, so the first thing what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come to the top layer, or the base layer here, and I'm going to go to CSS, and I'm going to come to this loop option here. So this is where the magic's going to be. Now I'm going to scale this to 1.1. So as you can see, it's automatically starting to animate there, which is awesome. And I'm going to put this in reverse mode, so then it just sort of has this breathing effect. See how that does it? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and apply this to all the other layers. So just go Now I'm just setting everything to 1.1 scale. It's pretty neat, and I can actually set a rotation as well. See, that's pretty cool. Okay, she's probably too much. Let me just go back to infinite. Just go 10. Let's see how what I've got here. Maybe I might grow this a little bit by 1.2. I'll keep that 1. And you can set, time of animation and all this sort of stuff. So, but what we'll do is we'll just keep going in just adding these animations to each block. So CSS loop 1.1. Okay, I'm not gonna just rotate that by say 1. Actually, let's do a negative rotation. And we'll come down here and we'll put 1.1 there. We'll go and reverse the modes. Let's rotate this by -20 just to really kind of make that move a lot. Okay, now we're getting down to the other layers. Clear that. It's got to go into a loop. Cool. So you can kind of see this is now sort of taking shape. You see in this example they've got different, so it might be doing a kind of like a, yeah, you kind of can go through and look at these different sort of maybe easy and out. Let's remove the rotation on that. Alright, I think I'm just learning something here, so let's not put the rotation on the CSS there. Let's just go back to general and put the rotation here. Yeah, I should have probably done that. Okay, so let's go and preview this in the Alright, sweet. You can kind of see this NBA and this logo is kind of not really sitting too much inside. So this logo layer here, I mean that also needs to animate as well, so we'll go 1.2. I guess it is center, but it's just a little bit different to what we got here. Sorry. All right, that's cool. So that's kind of coming together nicely. I mean, if I want if I want to move that logo just so that it's yeah, no, I didn't want to touch that one. So it's definitely 50-50 in the middle. It's more like it, but yeah, I'll just keep it where it is. Alright, sweet. Now we've got some other things going on over here as well. We've got these bits of text here. So underneath here, I'm going to go and add after, and I'm going to have to add a text advanced. You have to use text advanced for these because we want to be able to sort of animate them. Okay, I don't need the SVG repo site anymore, so I'll just go around in a circle. And okay, duplicating. Actually, before I do that, I should just set up the typography first. So it's going to be bold, and I'll just go like say 25. 22. I can actually go and have a look at this. Let's see the size, it's actually 24. So let's do something the same, 24. Putting a strong brand. Center aligned. I'm not going to fuss around too much with the text too much. Like 24. This is the same, 24. Okay, now I got to go back and get. Using some keyboard shortcuts, I should say. Let's just select that object. My computer is having a bit of a hard time. Fan is going crazy right now. Okay, digital strategies. Again, these are just cool. All right, okay, our last one. So you can kind of guess how this is going to go, maybe. We'll see. It's on 2 lines. Yeah, it was. Okay. And then that's centered. Great. Okay, so this building a strong brand. Again, we're going to have to go and we're going to position these absolutes. This is going to be at the top. This one here, we're going to go to absolute again, and I'll just pop that over the side there, and maybe put that at 100, I don't know, 150. Absolute this one, it's going to be over the side, and from the bottom I'll do, it's probably more like 200. I mean, I'm not sort of needing to get, oh, it's too much. I'm kind of just getting these in a general. I'll come back and tidy these up. Absolute again, so it's going to be over that side, and I'll just put 200, and yeah, I'll come back and fix that. I'm going to move it over, I know. It's going to be over there, it's going to be 200 from the bottom, and this one here is going to be set to absolute, and got that out there. Okay, so I'm not going to fuss around too much, so SMM trends, let's bring this in. And 75, okay. And 75. Oh, no. Oh, what happened there? Digital strategies. Oh, yeah, that's 75. So, market analytics needs to be up. I know what I've done wrong. Technologies and trends needs to be this around the wrong way. Okay, so this needs to be 75 from there, it has to be 200 from the top. I think I've got that about right. Again, I'm not, this is kind of, yeah, building strong, kind of a little bit up. Ah. You know what? I'm not going to be too fussed about this. Building maybe it needs to be building stronger and needs to be probably brought down a little bit. So yeah, let's set that to about 100. Okay, so now what we do is we just now need to add a pulsating effect to these. So we go to the first one, and again it's just the same thing. CSS transform under loop settings. And this is going to be like, you know, 1.1, and you'll see that that will start to do its kind of breathing in and out. And yeah, I'm just going to keep going along and do that. 1. This time I'm going to put this on ease. So it is a little bit different because they're all like a little bit different in their So yeah, you can start seeing that everything's just breathing. That's a really cool effect. 0.2. You can rotate them as well if you want. It's totally up to you, and I'll just set this to easy. And all these different types of animations that you can do, which is pretty neat. Let's do that and change that to ease out. And then the last one is going to be 1.1, and we'll do that, and we'll do ease in out. And you can even do opacity so that it just sort of disappears. I think what you can do is you can even set this to 0 here, and then set the opacity to 1, and yeah, so see how it's sort of disappearing a little bit. You can put, 0.5. Or you can put negative margins and negative effect on this. No, you can't do negative. Yeah, I don't know how to reverse it so that maybe there's a way to set the start and finish. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to do. I'm going to just flex this stuff here as well, and we're going to align this to the... This paragraph is like huge. It might be actually right. Let's go have a look at this on the front end. So, these aren't actually... That's really odd. Maybe what I need to do is come into the content here and put a BR. Yeah, it looks good in the back end here, but I don't want it all straight. And we'll come back to our typography, and what was the line on that? 15, yeah. Let's just see if that actually worked. Oh, and they're way too close. Man, yeah, so sometimes when you look at it from the back end, it just doesn't correspond to the front end. Oh boy, yeah, it's not even working. Line height doesn't seem to be taking any effect. Maybe I just leave it as it is and it'll just default to the... Yeah, it does. Let's get 30 line height and see if that... Yeah, that looks better. I'll do the same for 2, 3, 4. So I'm just putting HTML here for the break, and there we go. They're kind of all pulsating at, like, you know, at different rates, whereas these ones are like, you know, this one's a bit faster. So you can change that by going into, let's just go down to, let's go to our CSS transform, go by loop settings and time for animation. So if I go to like 1, you can see that that will increase the speed of that animation. Of course, the higher you go up, yeah, so you can sort of play around with the different values of the yeah, different values. But essentially that's it. I mean, you know, obviously this is kind of showing very much, you know, more dramatic movements and stuff than what I've got. But you know, this is pretty much just the starting basis for what you can do with this, and yeah, so very cool. Well, I'm going to end the video there, but I just wanted to show you how to build this kind of effect in Greenshift, and just the possibilities of what you can do with this. It's pretty neat, I've got to admit. So yeah, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, well, I hope this has helped, and I hope this has kind of inspired you to you know, branch out and look at different ways to, you know, bring your pages to life, just like what they've done over here on this website. And I really do like the look of this website. They've really thought a lot about the design and just the flow, and yeah, it's just a really nice, it's a nice page, and it's just definitely something that we can aspire to as designers and developers to, you know, build this out. So yeah, interesting. That's cool. So they had different pricing the other day, actually, so they've changed the pricing on this to show something different. But yeah, anyway, that's it. I'm going to keep it at that, at this length. It's gone on for a bit of time, but yeah, building something out like this is does take a bit of time. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and if you have any comments, leave them below. If you like this content, please like and subscribe, and comment as well. Put a comment, because that really helps with the algorithms here on YouTube. So yeah, I'd be really grateful if you could share it as well. That'd be amazing. And yeah, it's just amazing what you can do with the Greenshift plugin. And this is all the free version as well. I'm not touching on any of the pro add-ons. And I just want to also make a note that if you are looking for other YouTube videos on Greenshift specifically, then I highly recommend you check out Techie's Review. Techie's Reviews, over here. So Lex from Techie's Reviews. Looks like he's updated his channel name. So he does quite a few videos. He also does live videos as well on Greenshift. So yeah, if you're looking for other videos for Greenshift specific how-tos, then yeah, go check out Lex's videos, because he even does a weekly live as well, and they're really great to watch. I watch some of them sometimes, and I think they're really helpful. in just understanding design, and he goes into great details about, you know, CSS and yeah, just a little bit more of a deeper dive than what I do. So he's got a different brain. So I sort of tend to look for things that are really simple and easy to do, whereas he looks at really more complex and complicated things. So if you're in that camp, then go check out his videos. So yeah, and his channel is nice and growing at 402 subscribes, so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, so thanks again for watching, and I do appreciate it. And also another note, I will add this template here to the GS templates library that I'm building over here. So I'll create another section called animations, and I will go and add this into there. So if you want to go and just copy this directly straight into your website, and then you can work with it, you can just go and do that. So it'll make things a lot easier for you. You don't have to spend all the time that I spent building it out, and then you can just go in and tweak the animations and make it a little bit more different to how you want it to look. So yeah, so thanks again, and I will see you in the next video. So bye for now, take care.